Okay, members, let's talk about a grifting piece of shit game. Nah, Code Violet. This is going to be a review for Code Violet. Put a few hours in the game, bricked basically. This is a terrible game. It's developed by Team Kill Media, who Sony needs to kill off and get rid of. Basically, this developer's terrible, terrible. They made a game called Error that I believe it's called that I didn't play. So let me just give you a review. Let me just give you a number. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. Okay, I wanted to give it a 1 out of 10, but I'm just not gonna do that. So yeah, a 3 out of 10 for Code Violet, and the reason why I give it a 3 out of 10 because I've been playing video games off and on for 40 years. Uh, I played about 800 different video games on this channel. I made 90,000 individual gameplay videos on demand for this channel. Uh, I shouldn't have to hope out of luck after spending my goddamn $49.99. By the way, I'm not like a lot of YouTubers that, they get games for free and they play them and talk shit about them, good or bad. I buy all my games, and I'm fucking mad that I spent $49.99 on this piece of shit. Uh, so how does it break? What happened? What happened? What made me so angry? Because at this point I can't get my money back from Sony because they got, you play for 2 hours, you can't get your money back. They got a policy like that, which is bullshit. So basically, items in this game. Let me give you a scenario. Say you're playing Resident Evil 2, and you're at the police station, and you solve a puzzle to get a key to open up a different wing of the police station, right? Okay, you the key. I'm so pissed off right now. You got the key. You go back to a typewriter save point in this game. They're called dressing rooms. On the way back, you get killed by a zombie in Resident Evil. Okay, so it's like, okay, cool. I'll just go back and get the key, or the key by autosave still might be in my inventory file. In Code Violent, that key is gone forever. Progress bricked. You can't get the key back. It just fucking disappears. And that happened with another the two facilities I played on were the testing facility and a preservation facility. And I guess I got lucky by even making it out the first facility. And I did notice in the first facility, the testing facility, when I got to the R&D room, there was a pouch on the table in the R&D room along with a black light, I believe. And that I got the pouch. Then I went into the next room where it has like a laser grid that you gotta use the black light to see and get past. That killed me. So okay, it's like, okay, I'll go back to the R&D room and hopefully the items are still there. The pouch was gone. I could never get it back. And keep in mind, there's no like files in this fucking game, so you can't like save. You can't like go to earlier save. You gotta re-download the whole fucking game apparently, which I'm not gonna do for this piece of shit. Like I said, if this is Grand Theft Auto 6 or Skyrim 6 or some shit, hell yeah, I'll download the damn game and push through it after a game breaking bug. But this game, you gotta start all the way over, and it's a shitty game to begin with. It's a wannabe Dino Crisis. The visuals look like shit. So basically, the game has a save system that is broken and an inventory, item system that, and they knew all this apparently. Looking at Reddit and stuff, they already knew this. There's all kind of things they knew when they put the game out. They knew all these issues. They still chose to put it out. So fuck the people that basically in charge that put the game out. The good people there at the dev studio, I love you, but whoever made the final decision to put this piece of shit out, they need to get canned. Sony needs to get rid of this developer. I shouldn't have to pay $49.99 for a game out of my own damn money, and hope I get lucky that I can complete it. This ain't CD Projekt Red, where I had respect from them beforehand. I knew they took pride in their craft, and they're gonna fix their shit. I knew that. I knew that with Cyberpunk 2077, and it's one of the greatest games ever. But this, from what I understand, this dev is gonna just not. I don't know if they're gonna fix it or not. I hope they do. Even if they do, I'm not going back to this shit. I'm not. It wasted 2 hours of my time, and it's insulting because, like I said, I should be able to spend $49.99 on a game and beat it without it bricking, because key items disappear forever for no fucking reason. So presentation, this game's like about Violet and she a woman and she, you know, you're on this other planet and you know it's some freaking research facility and this corporation stealing women and you know they can't have kids and stuff and there's dinosaurs and shit. You're like, yeah, okay, fine. You know, if this game didn't have all these issues, these game breaking issues where you got to re-download a game, I could see myself giving a game like this a 7.5 out of 10 if it had no issues, if it had no game breaking bugs. But the fact is, I shouldn't have to hope to beat it. I should just play through it and beat it. You know, it's not about difficulty. It's just about technical issues. And when a game has technical issues, it's unplayable. That's when you lost me. It's a terrible. That's when I say it's a terrible game. I'm not gonna say a game's terrible that I can get the credits on. Yeah, you can still talk about it, and you know you have your subjective opinions on. You hate the story, you love the story. You hate the graphics, you love the graphics, the sound design, music. Everything in this game is mediocre to begin with, from a visual presentation, animation, music standpoint to cutscenes. This is a PlayStation 5 exclusive. It looks like a PlayStation 3 in the life cycle of a PlayStation 3 video game. That's what it looks like. So the presentation is not good to begin with. Plus, I can't beat it. I'm not going to re-download this shit. I'm not. I got pride as a person and a gamer and shit. And Sony needs to fix their refund policies. But yeah, that's about it. I'm going to give Code Violet, Sony's first exclusive of the year, a 3 out of 10. But honestly, I want to give it a 1 out of 10 just because it made me so fucking angry and I lost my money. So, yeah, good start to the year. Let's see if there's anything else. So, you know, maybe it's just anger talking, but this game's borderline, you know, to me is a grift. They knew all these issues before and they chose to put it out. It's a grift game, you know, to a certain extent with me. I'm not re-downloading it. So yeah, Team Overkill, y'all need to disband or something. There's too many good developers out there that's not around. That's a zillion times better than y'all asses. I don't know why you're still around. That's it. Sorry for the rant, members, but that's the review. That concludes the review for Code Violet. Later. Have a great weekend. It's Friday today. Thank God it's Friday.